Okay, hey y'all, hey y'all. Hey y'all. I miss y'all. Y'all miss me? I miss y'all. So, welcome back to Life of Lex. And it's your girl, Lex. And if you want to look for me on social media, I want to Lex you up everywhere on all the socials and all the everythings pertaining to me, right? And that's Lex with 2 X's, right? How y'all doing? Y'all good? I am better. Much better. But very underfunded. But I move on. I'll push on. I'll be alright. You know what I mean? I've been broker, but I am no longer broken. So, at this point in my life, I have what I have. And what I don't have, I'll be okay without. And that's just that on that. So, yeah, I have been door dashing. And I just want y'all to know that if you are not willing to pay somebody at least $10 to go get something for you, then you don't need it that bad. You really don't. Because when you're paying for DoorDash, right? The Dasher has to accept the order and the amount that they're getting paid. They don't know where they're going. It don't say, hey, there's dirt roads, or hey, you gotta go far. Right? It might tell you the mileage. But when you're in a city and there's a lot of stop signs and stoplights, bitch, it's far. 4 miles is far. Okay, it take a while to get there. But yeah, you're paying for their time to ride through traffic and deal with the crazy drivers. And you're paying for them to get out of the car and go in the restaurant and deal with the people in the restaurant and get the order, or go in the store and pick up stuff for you. Right? And then they gotta get the stuff to you. Right? Pay them people. Pay us. Right? I don't accept orders less than $7. Right now it's less than 10, but today I picked up an order for $8.75. And you know what I had to do for $8.75, y'all? I had to go to the Popeyes, right? So I go to the Popeyes, get the food. Then it takes me to the mall, the Augusta Mall. And I have to go into Rue 21 and give one of the people working in there their food. I'm like, you work in the mall. There's a food court right upstairs. I've been to it a couple times, right? They got some pretty good food. And it really perplexed me. I was like, is this what we doing now? Is this how we moving in life? To where you're willing to pay somebody and tip somebody to go down the street to Popeyes when there's a whole food court full of restaurants upstairs that you could just walk to, or you can get on. They got an escalator. I got on the escalator, right? Because after I dropped the food off, I left, and then I had to go back to the food court to get 2 orders from the food court, from 2 different restaurants out of the food court. And so that's how I know there's a lot of restaurants in the food court. I mean, I've eaten there as well. But yeah, I was just like, what the fuck? What's wrong with us as people, right? What is going on? What the fuck is really up? But I'm thankful for the money. Thankful that you're willing to give your money. Because it's content. It's entertainment. And I also get to see different shit. But if you're from the South, everything looks the same. If that makes sense. Like, you don't have to go too far to see some of the same shit you would saw at home. Because I'm from the country. Like, I saw animals in real life, not just on pictures. I saw cows and horses and donkeys and goats, right? And chickens and cats and dogs and all sorts of animals. You know what I'm saying? Saw all sorts of animals. Deer, foxes, you name it. Bears. I haven't seen a bear in real life, but we would go to the state park and they would have signs about bears. And I was like, do y'all really have bears? And they had like a welcome center and they had a big stuffed bear inside the welcome center. Like, are you sure you caught this bear over here? And what the hell made y'all stuff it and put it in here to show everybody? People who taxidermy animals, that shit is very weird to me. Very, very weird. But this ain't about me. So, I just want y'all to know that I feel as if something big is about to happen for me. I don't know what it is. And I'm hoping it's something good. Hope it's something that will bring me joy. And that I'll be glad that I didn't give up on myself and on life and on the people in my life, right? But it's tough. The waiting is tough. The waiting is tough because it'd be very easy to just sit in the house and not have anything to do. But at least I have DoorDash. It's very entertaining. Very entertaining. You don't make a lot of money with DoorDash. You probably make your gas money back. A little couple extra dollars to go grab something from the store real quick. But the experience is priceless. Knowing what the hell your people order and pay to have sent to your house is priceless. Because I made a TikTok the other day because somebody had me go to PetSmart to get 5 crickets. 5 live crickets. And the lady who got the crickets out of the container, I had seen her before. Because I had to pick up another order a couple weeks ago of 50 live crickets and some worms. And I did not fuck with no cricket. I don't fuck with bugs. I don't like bugs. And the fact that I had to watch the lady put the crickets in the bag and she reached her hand in there and I'm like, girl, that is disgusting. And I used to be that type of girl to play with crickets when I was younger. I don't know what happened, but I don't play with bugs. Nothing that crawls. Not even babies for real when they crawl. Because when they crawl, they don't crawl for too long. Because eventually they get up. But when they're in that crawling stage, it's real confusing. It's like the anticipation of when they gonna start walking. And my mom used to tell me that if you like crawl on your knees a lot, then your knees get black. So there's that. But I am doing my best. I am trying my best every day. And that's enough. That is very much enough. But it's hard. It's very, very, very hard. I'm not even going to hold you. But with God, it's possible. Because I really didn't think that I could be here just another day. I didn't want to be here another day. But here I am talking to y'all. And I just had to pay for the fee to have the podcast up. So I'm going to be here for a little while longer. And you get more of the life of Lex. So it's a win-win. And if you are joining me on this journey, then welcome. And if you are just now tuning into this journey, welcome. Go back and listen to the other episodes to understand my backstory so that the episodes to come have more context and more I don't know, it just helps you understand me better of where I'm coming from. And you can honestly tell the difference in the way I talk because my life drastically changed last year. Drastically. And this year as well. Like it trickled into this year. And I feel like it's about to change again. But for the better. Because, well, when you're giving birth, right? When you're having a baby, it takes a while. You go through 3 different trimesters. First trimester, people try not to tell other people that they're pregnant because it's kind of iffy, right? You gotta change your life in expectancy of something greater. In the second trimester, that's when you start showing signs of something being created inside of you, right? And then when the third semester comes around, you're just preparing. You're getting things ready, putting up cribs, decorating baby room, or whatever the hell. And then, well, it's actually 10 months, but yeah. And then the baby comes. Hopefully, right? Hopefully a very, very healthy baby for all the babies being born. Because it's a lot of y'all having babies. Like, y'all ain't got nothing else to do. But I digress. But yeah, it takes time. And so I felt like the last 6 months of 2022 was realizing that you're pregnant for once, or like a lot of pregnant women, they don't know that they're pregnant during the first trimester kind of just springs up. You could be 3 months pregnant and not know. You could be 9 months pregnant and not know. Most people find out during the first trimester. So once you find out, you have to decide whether or not you're going to change your life and keep it, or you're going to struggle and keep it, or you're going to, like, what are you going to do, right? So that's what I felt like the last 6 months of my life was that I had to figure out what's working and what's not, what's going to stay, what's not, what am I going to do? And then, boom, got that situated. And the past couple of months has been more of, well, I guess I'm in the second trimester of this change in my life, right? So I'm not pregnant, right? But yeah, I'm more in the starting to show signs of a growth, something being created, a readjusting. And then this next season of my life should be a preparing, or, well, I feel like I'm in a preparing stage right now. So, yeah, I was in a stage of showing signs of readjusting and growing pains and going up and down, as you can go back and listen to the podcast and tell. Right, and so now I'm in the preparation phase, getting things ready for what? I don't know. But I'll figure it out in due time. Well, it'll happen in due time. But the thing about me is, I don't like to get caught slipping. And I usually don't. In the past 2 years, I've been caught slipping. I was slipping, I must admit. But now, I'm back to staying ready, so I ain't got to get ready, okay? So I'm getting everything in order so I can stay ready, so I ain't got to get ready. And that's all I can say on that. But in the meantime, and in between time, I'm here talking to y'all, and that's more than I can ask for, right? Because this is my safe space. Nobody's here to judge me. Nobody's here to tell me, say this or say that. Nope. It's just me in my laundry room, in front of my microphone. Ain't nobody in here with me but Jesus and God and y'all. Right? So, this is, everything's coming straight from the heart. And it just pushes me to keep going with the podcast, you know? Sometimes I do videos, sometimes I don't. All the video, my plan with the video is that I have an NFT for the podcast. And so if you purchase, or if you get a share of the NFT, then you get access to the video, the whole collection of the video of the podcast, all the videos. And that way you can download it, you can do whatever you want with it. Only you got those, like, only whoever has the shares, you have to buy in order to get the original video. No watermark, no nothing. And so, yeah, that's for anybody interested. And it's the Life of Lex podcast NFT. And you should see the Life of Lex logo. And if you have Apple Podcasts, I don't know how to change the logo. I need some help with that because it's still the get your shit together logo, and we're past that, boo. We're on the life of less now, so I gotta figure it out. But yeah, I'm working on myself. Working through whatever I need to let go of in this season that cannot go with me into the next. And that could be people, things, places, thoughts, food. Okay. You know, y'all want to know what I stopped doing? And I've noticed a very healthy difference in my life. I stopped eating all day. And that has helped me a lot. Because I'm not thinking about calories and whether or not I'm getting the right amount of protein and this, that, and the third. I eat maybe once or twice a day. Mostly once a day. But sometimes twice. Or maybe like a snack. Like a snack in between. But not nothing like a big snack. Maybe like some popcorn before I go to bed. But yeah, I just stopped eating all day. And I have lost weight. It might be stress as well. And being underfunded. But I've noticed a lot of clarity in my thinking. When I'm not thinking about, is this food going to make me gain weight while I'm stressed out? And this, that, and the third. Like, I don't have to worry about that. I just have to worry about if I'm going to be able to eat today at all. And once I eat, I'm good. Like, you don't need to eat all day. And it's helped me a lot. And if you're thinking like, oh, well, don't you get lightheaded or this, that, and the third, or working out and stuff, I do work out as well. Well, I'm starting to get back to it. And I'll do my workout in the morning if I'm going to work out. So that way, it's just straight off the muscle, off the wake up energy. Right? Maybe a cup of coffee. But I'm not just starved and trying to exert energy. And that gives me energy to keep going throughout the day. Wakes up my muscles and lets them know that they're alive. And drinking lots of water helps to keep the muscles moving all day. Right? And fruits throughout the day, that's cool. Those have electrolytes that keep you floating, you know. So just learn about food. I've spent my time learning about food and what vegetables and fruits do for you and this, that, and the third. So utilize whatever you know to the best of your ability. You know fruits are good for you. Eat fruits. If you get hungry and your stomach start growling, tell it to shut up. And keep pushing. Because I've noticed that if I eat all day, I'm not going to finish all of my food. And I'm wasting a lot of food. Versus if I eat when I'm at my hungriest, I'm going to eat it all. I ain't wasting nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like me, we in a recession. So I go to Zaxby's before I start door dashing and get me a kid's meal for $5.80 and be as happy as a little I don't know what animals or what creatures are really happy, to be honest. But I'm the happiest little girl ever. Like, I'm Gucci, cause I love the little cookies that come with it. So it's like my treat to myself, my dessert. So yeah, don't eat a lot. That helps. Not get full off of a kid's meal. And everything takes time. You have to take time to adjust your body to that. You can't just quit eating cold turkey. Right? Start with intermittent fasting. And say, well, I'll eat between the hours of 8 and 8. Right? 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And after 8 p.m. you stop eating. And then go from there. Figure out what works for you. And it's a lengthy process. It took me months to get here. But I am liking what I see in the mirror. And that's what matters. Because I've never seen myself as small. And it's very shocking. And it feels good to know that I haven't given up on things that matter to me, right? Because it matters to me how I look. Not for anybody else, but to me. Because I want to be able to be comfortable in my clothes. So, when I feel good in my clothes, I'm doing myself a favor. Right? It's one less thing to worry about. So, yeah. And then the added fact on not having to think about what am I going to eat and getting bored. And I get bored with food. Like, I cannot eat the same thing every single day except for pizza. I can eat pizza every day. And that's a problem. When I started college, I had an unlimited meal plan. And they had a buffet of hibachi. And you can get whatever the hell you wanted from the hibachi station. They have a sandwich buffet where people make a sandwich for you, whatever kind of sandwich you want, whatever kind of meat you want. And boy, that shit used to be bussin'. Okay? And then they had a pizza station. And pizzas were going all day, all night. And it used to be open 24/7, y'all. And so I was eating pizza breakfast, lunch, and dinner for weeks until I just started having this pain in my chest. Not like a pain, but like a burning in my chest. And like my esophagus, it just felt really, really bad. And then I stopped eating pizza every day and it went away. But the pizza was good. Especially when it's hot. I love hot pizza. Like when the cheese is melted, just give it to me. I don't care where it comes from. Give it to me. And that's a problem. But I was eating good. And the Freshman 15 is real. Very, very real. Because for the first time, nobody's telling you that you can't eat what you want. And you can eat what you want. And it was a buffet. And ain't nobody judging you. So you can go get whatever you want, how many times you want. And you can stay in there for hours and eat all day. It's a damn shame. And then I took it for granted. And then when I had to pay to go in there, or when I had like 20, I could use it 20 times a week. Yeah, I could eat in the dining halls 20 times a week. And I would only use 6 days, six times to go eat out of the whole week. I'd be like, what am I doing with my life? But I digress. That was then. This is now. Now, I am very conscious and attentive that I eat. And if I want some pizza, I'm going to eat some pizza, and you ain't going to say shit to me about it. And if I want to go to Little Caesars and give me a pizza and eat half of it by myself, you're not going to say shit to me about it. And this one, period, blue. Okay? Okay. Y'all, when I go door dashing, I hand out my business cards to some of the customers, not all. And I am so proud of myself for almost getting rid of most of my business cards. Like, I can get rid of the rest that I got in a couple days. But the thing is, I leave a couple of them with the people every order. Well, not every order, but whenever I can slide it into the bag, I'll leave a couple of them in there. Just in case. Just in case. And my business cards are so cute. It says Lex Insurance, Muriel Johnson, Life and Health Insurance Broker. Protect what should matter most to you. Protege lo que más te debe importar. And then it has a QR code for my link tree. And then it says Se habla español. And it has my number. And I'm going to tell y'all my cell phone number, but don't be giving that shit out. Okay, my cell phone number is 706-358-9538. And then it has my email address. My work email address is muriel.johnson.work@gmail.com. And yeah. And then on the back, it has a picture of my dog. My dog that I had. Yeah. It has her on there. Because my idea behind it was, so this guy that works at the gas station, he gave me one of his business cards one day. And it had his picture on it. And so this business card just stayed in my car. I never did anything with it. But I always knew whose it was because the picture was there. Not that I could actually see the picture because I'm blind. Or not really blind. I can see without my glasses. But I'm not just looking at the picture. I was talking way too fast for my throat to catch up. But yeah, so his picture was on his business card, so I always knew whose card it was. So my thing behind it was, if I put a picture of dog on the card, they're gonna look at the dog and be like, oh, that's a cute ass dog. And then they're gonna look on the back, see my name, and then probably throw it around somewhere. And then one day they're gonna think about it and they'll be like, oh, there's the card with the dog on the back of it. And then they'll look at it and there I am. Right? So yeah. And also it's great advertisement for the podcast. So I am trying to do my best. Okay, y'all. That's all I can offer. It's my best. So if you ever need me to do anything, you can call that number. I may or may not answer. And I'm going to try my best to do what you need. Okay? But yeah. And the reason I gave y'all my number is because don't nobody be calling me. I don't be having nobody to talk to. But no, for real, y'all keep, I just want to be as in contact with people as possible. In communication with as many people as possible. So that you don't feel that I'm just some random ass person. I don't want you to see me as anything other than who the fuck I am. And that is a person, a daughter of God. Okay? Jesus' sister. Okay? Me and him, we homies, we tight. Okay? And so, to love Jesus is to love all y'all and y'all stinking asses. So, I love y'all too, and you stinky asses. So, if you need me, call me, beat me if you want to reach me. You feel what I'm saying? And my ringtone is the Kim Possible little dee dee dee. So, you know what I'm saying? Call me, beat me if you want to reach me, friend. And we all friends around here. One of my friends, she told me, she was like, why do you call me friend? She was like, I love you. I mean, I love you too, friend. She was like, why you call me friend? I'm like, are we not friends? And she was like, bitch, no. I was like, oh. And I was like, are we like sisters then? She was like, duh. And I was like, oh, okay. Shit. Scared me. But yeah, we all friends here. We all cool. We all brothers and sisters. Because I don't have any. I'm an only child. So the more brothers and sisters, the better. And I'm going to treat you like I would actually treat a brother or sister if I actually had one. And your kids are my nieces and nephews if you have kids. So that's that on that. And whenever I have kids, they come to your house to TT or whatever your name is. Surely is. So welcome to the family. But y'all, it's been a rough time. A rough time. But I am keeping my head up. Fighting every day for another chance to be on here to talk to y'all and tell y'all about my life and the shit that I be going through. And I promise to always keep it personal, as personal as I can be. If I bring people on the show again, then it will be to talk about deep life shit. Anything else is for something else. It's not for Life of Lex. This is about me and my life. So we're going to talk about me and my life. Okay? If you don't want to talk about me and my life, then let's make another show. Okay? Let's do that. But what we're not going to do is come on Life of Lex and talk about anything other than Lex. Because it's my show. Well, we can talk about God, too. And how God be working in my life and yours. That's cool. That's very open for debate. Not debate, but very open for conversation. On the Life of Lex. Anything other than that, that's another show for another time. But like I said, I promise to just always bring it straight off the dome to y'all. Share my story, share things going on with me, no matter how scary it may seem. And I realize that I don't give too much details, which is a good thing, but I'm very descriptive. So you get the picture, okay? Most of the time. So use your imagination. Use it as wildly as you want to. It really don't matter. It really don't matter to me because the truth is the truth. And I'm always gonna speak the truth. I'm just not gonna tell you all my business. I'm just not gonna air my dirty laundry. It's always gonna be pre-treated beforehand, boo. Okay. Do y'all pre-treat your laundry? I do sometimes. If there's like a noticeable, there is a noticeable stain, then I will pre-treat my laundry. But other than that, I'm just throwing it in the washing machine. But it get clean. That's the point. So yeah, if you want to get into my dirty laundry, then that sucks for you. I have to actually know you to just let you around my dirty laundry. And I don't just let people around my dirty laundry. Like, when I would go to the laundromat, I would sort my clothes out before I went. So that way when I got there, I'm just hauling shit in the washing machine. Ain't nobody finna see my dirty drawers today. Not today. Okay? So yeah, and I don't fold my clothes at the laundromat. I bring them home and fold them, and I don't fold my clothes in front of other people either. So there's that. So it would take a lot for you to be able to see my dirty laundry. A lot of closeness to me to be able to see my dirty laundry. But you see what I got on. You know my clothes clean. Okay? You know I wash my ass. I'm going to bring it to you straight like it is. And that should be good enough. Why do you need to smell my dirty undies? Why you need to smell my calzones? You don't. You don't need to. Don't worry about that. Anyways, I just want y'all to know that I love y'all, whoever you are, wherever you are. I see that I have listeners from India and Spain, and that is amazing to me. And y'all are very welcome to the Life of Lex, and I hope y'all like the show. You see, yo hablo español, okay? I need to talk more in Spanish. But that's another show for another day. Because on here, I need to get what I need to say out. Okay, what's on my mind. Talking in Spanish, that requires some thoughts. Structure, sentence structure. Because it's not natural to me. So, therefore, that would be something that I wouldn't say scripted, but more entertainment. It'd be something that would be planned. More planned podcast. This is not a planned podcast. Come to y'all whenever the hell I feel like it. Whatever time I feel like it. And whatever state I feel like it. If I'm butt booty naked in front of this microphone, it's my business and not yours. Just know that I'm here. I'm fully clothed right now. But I really did think about being butt booty naked. Because I have been running around doing DoorDash today. And I am tired. And these leggings are skin tight. I look good. But baby, I just ate some McDonald's. And my stomach ready to just bust out like a can of biscuits. So, yeah. This feels good. To know that I can do whatever the hell I want to do on my podcast. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Because I'm not harming anybody. I'm not talking shit about nobody. I'm not slandering nobody. I'm not libeling nobody, or however you use that term. Ain't no libel going on over here. I try not to use names. Y'all don't know who the hell I be talking about. Anyways, so, therefore, all is good in the hood. So, with that being said, I'm going to leave y'all alone for tonight. Thanks for listening to me ramble for this amount of time. And it actually says I can talk to y'all for 2 more hours. But I'm not going to do that. I got shit to do. I'm pretty sure y'all got shit to do. But maybe one day. Anyways, I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all be blessed. If you're having a bad day, don't go fucking up nobody else's. Go back to sleep. And I want y'all to know that I take my own advice when I say that. That's why I say it. Because if you wake up and you just don't feel like it, go back to sleep. Ain't no sense in going nowhere with already with a bad day on your brain. So you're just going to be spreading bad energy around. I don't care if you got to go to work, do none of that shit. Go back to sleep. Wake up on a more positive note next time. Say, you know what, fuck it. I'll just be late. If they fire me, they just gonna fire me. But if they need me there, then they gonna get me. They gonna take me when I get there. Or fuck whatever kind of points they take off for this, that, and the third. Or fuck it all. Okay? Some people don't give a fuck about you. So why you need to give a fuck about them? But no, for real, don't just be going around being a pissy person just because you woke up on the bad side of the day. Go back to sleep. And like I said, I had to take my own advice. And so I had days where, I just woke up crying and scream, like just having an attitude. And I'd be like, you know what, I'm just going to go back to sleep. And I do that and wake up on a different note. So it actually helps. That's why I say that. So yeah, don't go fucking on nobody else's day. Just go back to sleep. And love, peace, and chicken grease, y'all. Bye.